So this is Lanet's house, and as you can see, it's a mess. Hell on earth! I don't know how she lives in that, but... Okay, what's she giving me now? Oh, not even something useful, a low-tat doll. Yeah. Okay, what's she about to tell me? You should organize your boxes so you can tell which Pokemon are in them. Well, I'm gonna ask you the question, how do you organize your PC boxes? As for me, I organize them by national dex order in non-LP playthroughs where I actually try to catch them all. And, okay, keep reading, let's see. Oh yeah, a marking system. I don't use the marks, you know, the star, the triangle, the circle, that kind of thing, but I could see why some other people would use it. And, okay, when storing a Pokemon, it should be sent to the box inspected last. Well, at least it's not preventing you from putting a Pokemon in the PC if your current box is full. And speaking of that piece of shit system, this is a letter from Bill. More convenience than mine, a lot of user-friendly features, makes me proud that I played a part in its development, which is why he copies it in Fire Red, Leaf Green, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver. Time Paradox, everyone! Okay, but just kidding now. But moving on, ever since this weekend, there are 3 words that have been playing in an endless loop in my head, and it's all the fault of the speed gamers. Wanna know what those words are? You're too slow! If you've attended the marathon, then you obviously know what I'm talking about. The textbook definition of so bad it's good. Yeah, this is like the worst Sonic rap of all time. For those of you who weren't there, I'm gonna put a link in the movie description just so you can check it out. But yeah, the commentators played this rap every few hours, and it's just so bad, so incredibly bad, yet so incredibly catchy. It's been in my head ever since. And between completing the last video and beginning this one, I looked up what the Caprisun challenge was, and yes, I checked, and I apparently mispronounced it the first time. I thought it was Caprisun, it's Caprisun. And, yeah, what it is, supposedly, is that you're supposed to down 15 of those, juice concentrate things in 15 minutes. Well, even doing that with water, I wouldn't feel so well, so imagine doing it with juice. Well, of course, I'd know all the details had I just seen it in action, but I missed it, obviously. Just like everything good, it happens at night while I'm sleeping. Congratulations, me and my stupid sleep cycle. I should really consider getting a night job. So, well, an evening job or something. I'm not making any sense in my head now. But what I do know is that sleeping during the night is bad if I want to see the best TSG stuff. And I haven't seen anyone saying that they recorded the Caprisun challenge, so I guess I'm gonna have to pass on this one. But anyway, that should be about it for the marathon. Am I forgetting anything important? Probably, but anyway, I've already dragged on for way too long about this. So instead I'm gonna come back to a subject that I was keeping in store for this week, Flare Blitz Entei. And I really took the time to look at what kind of impact it could have, and quite frankly, you know, Entei getting Flare Blitz is something that was long overdue. It's going to improve it quite a bit, but enough to make it somewhat threatening? I'm not too sure. Maybe someone could use Flare Blitz on a mixed set, though usually I'd recommend using Fire Blast on a mixed set instead, so I guess that leaves Flare Blitz on a pure physical set, be it a choice band or something else. But the thing is, for example, let's take for example the choice band set. The standard was Fire Fang, Stone Edge, Iron Head, and Return. That's right. The physical move pool of Entei was so pathetic that it was forced to use Iron Head and Return, along with Fire Fang as a primary source of stab. But seriously, Return? Personally, I could see Choice Band Entei's sacrificing Return instead of Fire Fang to make room for Flare Blitz, because the idea would be that you'd still have Fire Fang as a recoil-less stab option, and you'd have Flare Blitz for when you need more power, whereas Return, well... Oh, Fury Attack? Well, I'm gonna pass on this one, because Swift has much more reliability, so screw you. No Fury Attack for my Skarmory. But, yeah, I don't recall ever using a Choice Band Entei competitively, but for anyone who did, tell me, did you ever use Return? I honestly think that Fire Fang would be more useful than Return, even in the presence of Flare Blitz, just because Entei's physical move pool is still that bad. It honestly needs Earthquake as much as it needed Flare Blitz if it's gonna be good. Oh, and there's a protein there, and I also found a Carbos while I was talking in the rock down there. I'm going to do the same thing with those vitamins as I did in the first two generations. I'm going to keep them for the tail end of the game. I haven't decided if I was going to keep them for the Elite Four or for Steven. I guess we're going to see when we get there. It's still quite a ways away. At least maybe 70, 80 videos. I'm already well on my way to getting the 4th badge, and the 5th one isn't far behind it. But between the last 4 badges, there is going to be a lot of time between each badge, so expect the page to go down a lot once I beat Norman. And oh! Level 36 Combusken, you know what that means? It's gonna be evolution time after this video. After this battle, that's even better. But that's why I'm going to focus a bit more on Gardevoir, because now it's gonna be the one lagging behind Blaziken once it evolves into Blaziken. Well, so whenever Skarmory faces a situation that is not really favorable, I'm going to focus more on Gardevoir until it reaches like level 35, 36 at least. What? Combusken is evolving! And it's evolving into Mega Ultra Chicken! No, not that one. The other one. This one. Now the KFC Buckhead has become a full-fledged restaurant! And if memory serves me correctly, it's going to want to learn Blaze Kick. And while Blaze Kick is a coin toss decision versus Fire Punch, though personally I prefer Blaze Kick because of the high critical hit rate, against Flamethrower, Flamethrower wins. Always. And I'm referring to the coin toss against Fire Punch because of the physical special split, but it hasn't happened yet in terms of these LPs, so both are special in this game, so Flamethrower wins. Always. And you know what? I'm probably going to be in the Meteor Falls in the next video and encounter Team Magma for the first time, well, outside of those 2 grunts who are guarding Mount Chimney, but I think we're a bit late in the game to introduce Team Magma, because so far we've fought Team Aqua several times, but we've never actually encountered Team Magma outside of those 2 grunts at Mount Chimney. So yeah, we're gonna meet them at part 40, and in part 40 in the other LPs, we had been introduced to Team Rocket a long time ago, both times. So yeah, I know it makes no sense if you try to split the beginning of the story between Aquas and Magmas, so they had to choose one team, but still, it's something to keep in mind, even though, as I said, they couldn't have done any better. Well, that's going to be it for this triple program. I'll be seeing you next time.